What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me and thank you for all the support on the channel. I want to talk about some CBDC developments, some updates with the lawsuit, and a lot of just bullish information on the crypto space. Let's hop right into it. So first off, guys, you see right here in my YouTube comments, just a reminder, don't get scammed by these people. I recently had a subscriber get scammed. They copy my profile picture and they tell you, hey, do you want more insight? Message me. I'm never going to message you. I'm never going to ask you for anything. If anything, I'll just ask you to hit that like button, but not even that. All right, so just a reminder, this is on all crypto channels across YouTube. Be very careful and never reach out to these people that are trying to take your money. I also have a Twitter community, so if you guys use Twitter, give me a follow on Twitter in the video description below. In this Twitter community, you can put information. I have a lot of smart subscribers, and so if you guys find crypto stories or information about XRP and you want to contribute, I love to feature that in my videos, so check that out also in the video description below. John Deaton, attorney who's very vocal in the XRP community. He says the SEC is making stuff up as it goes regarding anything crypto. In the Ripple XRP case, they argued Hinman's speech was a personal opinion, not guidance. And when the judge ordered the emails discoverable, they flipped and argued it was a guidance from corporation finance. When I asked the judge for leave to file a motion to intervene, they told the judge I was misinterpreting the SEC allegations, and because the SEC, and this is the kicker, the SEC was not alleging XRP itself a security. Then, in response to my motion to intervene, the SEC said XRP itself represents the security. So how can you say these two statements? The SEC is not alleging that XRP is itself a security, and then the SEC says that XRP represents a security. So it represents a security, but it's not a security. If that's not legal loopholes and jumping through hoop loops, I don't know what is. This is why the industry must unite and fight, both defensively and offensively. Any existing asset can be packaged, marketed, and offered and sold as an investment contract. Other than the ICO scenario, the SEC does not have the law on its side. As always, guys, if you want $41 guaranteed, sign up with Webull, deposit a penny. You get up to $3,000 in free stocks. Typically, you're just going to get $40 to $300, but it's a great offer just for signing up, depositing a penny. You're guaranteed a minimum value of $40 in free stocks. Sell your stocks, close your account, do whatever you want, but don't miss out on this great offer. It does end soon. A link in the video description below. Karma, I'm not sure how you guys believe in karma, but check this out right here. Multi-Coin Capital, one of the biggest crypto hedge funds, lost 92% of its assets in 2022. Right, it was a very tough year for crypto, and if you were a hedge fund based in crypto and you didn't really hedge your bets, you really got wrecked. The firm took steps to mitigate counterparty risks and set up side pocket for assets impacted by the FTX bankruptcy. Imagine you run a hedge fund and you lose 90% of your capital. When you're a trader and you have something like a hedge fund or you're just trading, when you lose that capital, you have to make exponentially more, right? You lose 10%, you have to make 20% to make that gain back. You lose 20%, you have to make 40% to return that. So they got absolutely wrecked. And take a listen to what this guy had to say about XRP.
I would actually argue it's probably good for most 18 to 25-year-olds to get scammed and lose the substantial majority of their life savings. Like, I actually think society would be better off in the long run if that happened to most 18 to 25-year-olds, because they will teach them a lesson about risk and about trust and due diligence that, like, they're never going to forget.
Talking about learning a lesson on risk and due diligence. The guy that lost 90% on his hedge fund, and he loves to rub it in Ripple's face. Ripple, hashtag XRP the security. Karma, it works in mysterious ways. And I don't think he's necessarily wrong here. I think it is good to learn while you're young about risk and about scams, but I don't think the way he's phrasing this is very appropriate at all. I say this on Twitter. The elite don't want you to have access to these type of gains. We are seeing them fight back with regulation in real time. Remember that they called for the internet to be banned in the early days of crypto, but the internet was here to stay and grew into much larger than people would ever imagine. I believe the same will happen with blockchain. Ooh, I just spilled my coffee, excuse me. Take a listen.
Regulators across Asia and around the globe is experiencing. From what we understand, we could see out of Singapore this further tightening of retail investor access to crypto, as you've said. We've also seen that coming out of Hong Kong. And certainly that is on the minds of regulators and policymakers in Australia as well. It's really interesting to see how all of this is going to be interconnected. And I want to tease out what we're going to do as regulators across Asia.
So it's clear places like Singapore and Hong Kong and Dubai, they are responsible digital asset hubs. And if the USA does not act, not only is the dollar going to zero, and we're seeing countries like the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, they comprise of more than half the world's population, and they don't like using the dollar because it exposes them to risks that they can't control. The Federal Reserve controls the dollar. So if you're a massive economic power like Russia or China even, why would you want to be exposed to the private Federal Reserve's money printing that can devalue your assets? Because the dollar is the world reserve currency. Excuse me, had a little belch. The Ripple CEO warns of harm to the crypto industry if the SEC wins the lawsuit over XRP. Speaking of XRP, if you guys need an exchange to buy XRP, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. It's where I buy my XRP every single day. So if you need a spot to get XRP, a link is in the video description to Uphold. But a reminder, do not keep your crypto on a centralized exchange. We only use a centralized exchange to buy the crypto. Always keep it on a cold storage wallet like a Ledger or a Trezor. So instead of reading this whole article, I'm using artificial intelligence to just give us the key points here, guys. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has issued a warning about the potential harmful consequences of a bad ruling in this lawsuit. In an interview with Bloomberg, Garlinghouse stated that the SEC is playing offense and attacking the entire crypto industry. And if it prevails in the lawsuit, more enforcement will be carried out against other crypto firms. He criticized the SEC's enforcement-centric approach, which he believes differs from the regulatory approaches of other nations with regard to cryptocurrencies, and warned that the U.S. risks missing out on the next evolution of technology surrounded by blockchain and crypto. Like what I was just saying, this is the next evolution of technology. Why would you try and crush it? I understand why the elites would, because they don't always want to welcome innovation. They like being complacent. But overall, it's not a good thing for the United States' economic global power. Garlinghouse previously expressed optimism regarding the XRP lawsuit, anticipating an outcome within the first 6 months of the year. And in my last video, yesterday or 2 days ago, there was a new update saying that any day now we could have a summary judgment settlement. And Ripple has been fighting for this summary judgment settlement. Any day now is what they're saying. Another good article, the Bank of International Settlements wraps exploration project on retail CBDC payment system. Once again, I'm going to use AI to just give us the key points of this article, save us some time. I really love this AI tool. The Bank for International Settlements has concluded that Project Icebreaker, a project exploring international retail and remittance payments use cases for CBDCs with the central banks of Israel, Norway, and Sweden. The project involved testing key functions and the technological feasibility of interlinking domestic CBDC systems through the Central Bank of Norway, the Bank of Israel, and the Bank of Sweden, right? This is the future economic system. They're telling you it's right in front of your eyes. There's going to be a system that unites all these central banks. I believe it'll be a global central bank, something like the International Monetary Fund. The Bank of International Settlements concluded that a hub and spoke model between domestic systems could reduce settlement and counterparty risk, of course, by using coordinated payments in central bank money and complete cross-border transactions within seconds, something that XRP can do. This could lay the groundwork for cross-border payment systems if these central banks move forward with issuing digital CBDCs. That's all I got for you guys in this video. If you guys are still watching the video, comment digital currency in the comment section below. That's how I know you watched the full video. And if you're new, subscribe. I put out videos, multiple videos every day. God bless you guys. Have a great start to your week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.